this is an epistemological struggle. So we have one created system of fact or chosen fact, biased fact, and explained in a biased way. And when Russia tried to do the same, to create our mass media, Russia Today, Sputnik, we are blamed to have the fake news. To say the truth, we both are producing fake news.
I tell you why.
Rhetoric.
The big difference is that when Russia Today is invented, it is invented by verticality. Democracy vertical, as you say yourself. It is founded by Putin. When you have a conflict of interpretation in the West between Le Monde and Le Figaro, between the New York Times and the Korean Science Monitor or whatever, it is a fight between professionals, individuals. It is a sincere attempt to find the truth. It is not a propaganda media coming from the sky of power. And this, again, is an advantage of the West. Because what is true, my dear Dugin, what is true is that we are out of the age where truth comes from the sky, like in Plato. It has to be searched. And it has to be searched with sincerity and genuineness. For that, we don't need the intervention of the state. We don't need the trolls manipulated by the Kremlin or by White House if they did it. We need, again, some readers, some journalists, civil society, all animated by a sincere and authentic will for truth, to speak like Friedrich Nietzsche.
This image is so beautiful that I
recommend that to Russia. I recommend that to Russia. It is one of the beauties that democracy can offer to Russia. And when you embrace it, it will not be Western. It will be a common good, and it will be Russian too.
When Bush was in Moscow and the moment of invasion of United States in Iraq, he had said, please be patient. You will have democracy as well as in Iraq. Putin has said, thank you very much. We will find the other way to build our society. I think that the picture you've made is correct, but that has nothing to do with modern Western society, where it's purely totalitarian way of the fact description, not in the favor of small group of holder of one mass media or other, but a political elite rules, and they are in that sense a kind of Platonist, taking their truth from their liberal ideology. That is something Platonic as well. And the people are in the revolt against that in different countries, but as well in the West. I think the wave of populism, it is precisely the refusal of the European people, not right-wing or left-wing, refusal, normal middle European citizens, that is refuse of this absolutely abstract agenda of liberal elites. So I think that is not about state now. We are speaking about political elites.
Okay, there is this, you are a good observer, this happens in the West, but more generally, there is a big fight all over the world between liberal values and illiberal values. This fight crosses our countries too. You have some liberal in Russia, and we have some illiberals in Europe. And what is true is that liberalism faces the same sort of crisis of credibility and maybe of self-credibility as it faced in the 30s or at the very beginning of the 20th century. But in this fight, Mr. Dugin, I checked today, we are at the end of this debate, that we will be on the two sides of the barricade, because for me, a free press is not totalitarianism. The cult or the respect of liberal ideas and of freedom is not another liberalism. Secularism, rights of women cannot be placed, as you did at the beginning of our encounter, at the same level than fascism and communism. There is today a real clash of civilization, but not the one you are quoting in your books between the North and the East and the West and the South and all of that. There is a clash of civilization all over the planet between those who believe in human rights, in liberty, in the right for a body not to be tortured and martyred, and those who are happy with illiberalism and revival of authoritarianism and slavery. And this is what makes the difference between you and me. I'm sorry to have checked it today again.